If you are going to become a key person of influence, you must get your word and your work out there, right? So regardless of what you're doing, so that integrity and that constant pushing out of work and your word has to get out there. How have you used that theory over the years as you've built your media brand?
There's a lot of young people in here, so I want you guys to listen to me. I'm going to go back to a point previously mentioned. Yes, we're in the age of getting yourself out there. What are you getting out there? I think the key with social media is it gives this illusion where time is cut in half. Time cannot be cut in half. Putting an article out there, putting something out there, people can look at it. I look at stuff all the time, doesn't matter I care about it. I give you views all the time, doesn't matter I care about it. Will it stick? That takes time. To the question, how is my brand was built? Well, I started at the Miami Herald, Time Magazine, then Newsweek, then the Miami Herald, then Nightcap, and then producing films and whatnot. So how it's helped me? Time. Over time. When Peter Bailey sends something on social media, even though people who are not, oh, that's Peter Bailey. I know what he does in the real world with his work. Like I said, there's a lot of young people out here, and they're waking up, spending 24/7, pushing themselves on social media blindly. And their wheels are spinning. I know them. They email me, they call me, their wheels are spinning because they can't monetize, because they forgot the concept of being seen. We're in the era of attention. Attention is the new commerce. But attention, what is that? What is that? It takes time. And I'm speaking to young people. Social media is a monster. If you do not know what you're doing in it, you will waste time. You will be caught up in a pile of hype. You will be caught up in a pile of hype, posting stuff, getting an adrenaline rush because somebody likes it. Then 2 weeks later, you're in the same rut. You're in the same rut. So I say once again, social media and Facebook is an extra wing, but you have to do the work in the real world, because you could get in a room based on being seen. If you stay there, I don't care about getting in the room, but staying there, you have to bring the meat and potatoes. You have to bring the meat and potatoes. Or you come in the room, you're popular. Oh, what happened to so-and-so? She or she was a cheap thrill passing through.
So what are some of the ways offline someone can become a key person?
The people are doing right here. They're coming here, they're attending, and they're networking. They're touching and feeling. I don't ever want to reach a point where the metaverse replaces the physical world. It's a complement to the physical world. Mm-hmm. I see too many of our young people wasting. Young rappers are blowing their heads off because the algorithm rewards trauma. Black trauma is the most profitable thing on social media. I have seen black and back and forth just fighting. That's all we're doing because the algorithm rewards that. So they're getting views because of it. But where is it leading? The goal is not to be seen, people. The goal is to be felt. I want to be felt. You don't have to see me, but you know my name. Wherever I go, I heard that guy's name before, because it's identified with great work. I never want the young people here to miss out on that point, because you'll be caught in this narcissistic web of self-glorification that leads nowhere. But it's what is your why? And I think the average young person in a society that's telling them what they should like, what they should do, relationship goals, who are you? Can you stand on your own? Because originality sells. That's what sells, or authenticity. When a person is authentic, that's seductive. It's addictive. It could open the gates of heaven. So that young person needs to understand what's their why and live a purpose-driven life. And the brand will develop itself.
And the return will
How
come.
do you continue to hold on and stand in the midst of saying controversial things, especially when it's pertaining to your people, your black people, when there's political situations that are arising? How do you stand on your warrants and not be able to just fold underneath the winds of political correctness or whatever it is that people want to avoid because they don't want to mess with their personal brands?
When I decided to produce the Unbreakable films about the hurricanes and us being ignored, my peers were like, Peter, you're crazy. What are you wasting your time doing this for? It's not going to make money. Who cares? It's an island, a bunch of black people. Who cares? I'm telling you right now. And when I stepped away from Nightcap momentarily, yeah, Peter, you're out of your mind. And I'm saying stuff, oh, Peter, but you're anti-American, you're this, you're that. But you can't lose someone who really loved you. If you lost somebody because you said something honest, they weren't really your follower. You can't lose someone who really believes in you. You know, and also we live in this society, once again, the fear of just trying to brand. It's dicey because someone said, Peter, don't push these films because then they're going to think you're anti-American. But I believe in, once again, that organic belief system. So you really can't, I'm not looking for followers. I don't really know what that is. I'm a human, but I'm not looking for followers. I'm looking for like-minded people who share a common collective vision for a better world. And if you're interested in what I do, great. But you can't really lose something that's not yours. And furthermore, people, once again, authenticity is it's an amazing thing. Every artist that's changed the world went against the grain. I don't know anybody that's had an impact on society that went along to get along. I mean, I don't know if people are Christians, but Jesus Christ was considered a revolutionary by the Pharisees. So, I mean, you can't lose something that wasn't yours. So once you stay on your path and your vision is to add something, because I think another thing with entrepreneurs, too many people want to take something. The goal of an entrepreneur is to come into the world, see what you can add. Where is the need? And the more you add, the more value you create, the money, all that will take care of itself.
Thank you, everyone, and the panelists for a really lively discussion.